What's going on, boys and girls, boys and kids? G-Smash here. Welcome back to some more Sea of Stars. Well, as you know, last time Zale and Company wound up on the ghost ship, the Vespertine. Or is it Vespertine? Somebody comment me the proper pronunciation, or I don't know, maybe I could just Google that. After claiming the map in the ship, Zale and Company sail to one of the islands. Their end goal is to disable the wind barrier in order to get to the fiercest wind mage, Stormcaller. So, this is the first island that they must go to. I remember I had so much problems with this on my first playthrough of this game. The question is, can we cook anything?
Nope.
And the answer is resounding nope. Hey, but at least we can save. I bet there's going to be enemies by this one. The crystals are powering this thing. We could probably use the crystal, the grappling, to break them. But as you can see, the crystals are way up high. So the question is, how will Zale and Company be able to get up high to break the crystals? So we're going to go along this tightrope here. Wonder what enemies lie in wait. Okay, so we got another climb here. This is going to wrap around. We got a crystal ball. Oh, okay. Got it. I don't think that there's anything over here. So we're just going to have to wrap around again. How do I know about this? Is there any islands over here? Nope, didn't think so. Something over here, but we have to be up high. Oh, something to our right here. Alright, looks like we got a block puzzle to do here. We're gonna go... I can't blow it up. Oh, hang on, we gotta push this other one here. And that way we can transport this one here on the top. At least I think we can. Maybe I'm going about this the wrong way. Yeah, because there's something blocking over there. And maybe down there to the right. what are we gonna do? Oh, well, we have some enemies to deal with here. I'm assuming this is more of the same. Ranged and melee. They're all ranged, okay. Alright, this Venom Flurry should finish him off. There we go. I don't know what these crystal balls do. Maybe it's something to do... No, so there's nothing else down here to the south. So... Alright, I'm stuck with the block puzzle, it looks like. Oh, you know what? I am a complete nincompoop. I did not notice this pathway to the north. Oh boy. Yeah, that block puzzle down there is one of those more cerebral ones. I'm not very I mean, I am. You know, I used to say that all the time when I worked as a courtesy clerk at King Supers, sorry. Everybody's doing good health-wise, so let's just do the X-Strike. Anyway, when I was a bagger at King Stupids, I would always say that I'm not a very cerebral bagger. I don't use logic, which is true because when you're bagging, you cannot slow down. Otherwise, the companies get PO'd at you. I was also told not to mention white chicks at that place. Had I stayed at KS, they would have made me change my gender identity. And above all, I just don't think that... I don't think grocery store companies, they don't care about disabled people, they don't care about accessibility. I noticed that because I worked at Safeway, and that was kind of a shady situation too. Because they had me file out a reasonable accommodation paperwork. And my mom and I both did all that. They still required more proof of disabilities. Like, come on, people! I think looking at the big picture, is these companies don't care about your accessibility. Big business is not a safe place for disabled people to work. If you ask me, I am very surprised that the National Federation of the Blind is not aware of this. Alright, well, apparently I am a cotton-headed nitty-muggins. We don't need to mess with the block puzzle just yet. I don't think we do, but... Ugh, what a cluster. I think... There is an island down there. You can tell there's an island because of all the trees. Alright. So there's another orb. So I think we just have to focus on getting all the orbs. Alright, got those little turds taken care of. So what's over here? Okay, this is another orb. So So I'm guessing what we need to do is we need to take all these orbs back to the main area. Man, this level is a maze. I've had little patience for stuff like that. Alright, we just need one more, it looks like. Oops! I completely missed this orb up here. Jeez Louise. Not to sound old and crotchety, but this is probably one of the more arduous dungeons of this game. I know I kind of sound like some call me Johnny, but I think the older I get, the more like Simon Cowell, I guess. I'm like the Simon Cowell of video games. I mean, you've heard me mention on Monday about, or one of the Mario Party episodes, about Pokemon Legends Arceus. Well, this dungeon's probably one of the most arduous ones out there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to stand on top of these pedestals and break the glass. So satisfying to do after a dollop of tedium. Alright. Let's got that taken care of. Let's see, that is one down. I think there are 3 of them, so 1 down, 2 to go. Alright, let us rest, and I will beat you back to the ship. Alright, we are back on the Vespertine. I'm just gonna call it the Vespertine. I think that's how it's pronounced. So this big swirling vortex of terror in the middle is our main objective. We've got 2 more spots to disable the barriers. And here's our next island. What's nice about these islands is at least there's a place to save and rest and potentially cook, which I can't do. Okay, these ones are going to be a little bit different, and once again, we have to go on the quest for some orbs. Ah, oops. Oh, I thought there was an orb up there. But nay, it's just a lantern. Alright, let's go here. Oh, I think there's front row. Alright. Yeah. And there we go. Alright, that X strike finally did the job there. Battles, okay. And all 3 of us are dead. Hooray. Ah, oh boy. Alright. Once again, here at this point, after beating those enemies again, I had to save the rest. Alright, finally we won against those guys, and now we are... Alright, so we're back to the main area. Oh man, lots more branching paths here. Which I am not a fan of. Oh, I don't think we need to be looking for those stupid orbs. At least for 2 of them. No, we don't. I don't think we do. We just gotta find the other 2. Okay, there's one here. So my guess is that the other one is on the other side. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So we just gotta break on through to the other side. You know, that's one of the only songs I like from The Doors. That one, or Come On Baby Light My Fire. This Is the End is far too jam-bandy for me. Alright, so we got 2 down and 1 more to go. So let's go back to the ship. See there? Okie day. Now, we have got to sail to 1 more island. So we're going to return to the swirling vortex of terror, and this will be our guide to find where the last beam is. Once we disable this final beam, we will disable the wind barrier, and hopefully, at least by next episode, I will be able to fight the fiercest wind mage, Stormcaller. Oh, port's right there. We're doing pretty solid on time, so I figured I better knock this out. Okay, so the save book is located here to the right, as well as the cook fire. So sounds like we got some mateys here. Do we have any of those big orbs to deal with like last time? It doesn't look like it. That was the only island, if I remember rightly, where we had to deal with the getting the orbs. Really, I shouldn't be using Venom Flurry to get this one guy taken care of. I mean, we could just use our melee weapons and not have to waste our mana. And as I suspected, no stupid orbs. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and get this one knocked out here. Like so. 1 down, 3 to go. Mr. Cable. We're gonna flick a lever. What does that do exactly? Oh great! It causes more enemies to spawn. Oh, I'm sorry if I sounded down. That first island with the orbs really slowed me down. Got a few more mateys to deal with, and because of that, I'm going to go ahead and rest real quick, so that by the time I fight them, everybody will be focused. And my. Looks like we can't get to those guys just yet, so I suspect we have to... Oh. Looks like there's a block over here we can jump on here. So we're going to climb up here to the north. Once again. And then we're gonna fight some more mateys. There we go. See, like I said, there's no point in wasting more mana when there's just one matey left over. Alright. Grab blue over here. And that is all the ones on this right side. So now we have to tackle the ones on the left. So you can see where the other ones are, judging by the shock. So this one's up here on the left. Oh, but how to get to it? Looks like... Can we attack it from the other side? Maybe that's what we have to do. We have to go up here again, maybe? Yeah. Yeah, so it all... Okay, there's one way here. And then we have to wrap around. We can't jump, so what now? Oh, hold on. Hold the phone here. Alright. So that did what exactly? What did that do? Did it spawn something on the other side? No. I do love the music. I have gone on record about that last episode. What do we do? What do we do? Looks like there's a... I see a grappling point. Maybe we have to... Yeah, that looks right. All right, another battle coming in. All right, there we go. Not quite a level up. So I'm guessing we, yeah. Okay. That is it. All of the beams are disabled, and that means the wind barrier is disabled. So I will do another rest and save, and I will see you back at the docks. All right, gang, this is it. Zale and Company have officially disabled the wind barrier, and now they go to face their greatest trial ever. So, Zale and Valir, Garl, and Sarai all have one final trial waiting for them. This is the ultimate battle to win the Vespertine. Will they succeed? Will they fail? For that conclusion, friends, you'll have to wait until next week. Oh, I know, I hate to do that to you guys. But, there you have it. So until next week, good friends, This is your humble host, G-Smash here. Keep calm. Game on. Peace.